Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. If you're new, my name is Andrew and I am the Gearhead Drummer. If you haven't already, make sure to hit that subscribe button and make sure to hit that notification bell so you know when all the newest content comes out. Now, in my truck, I'm not at home, clearly, based on, the surroundings. It's 240 SX. And there's a GMC Sierra. There's also a Mustang down there. It's a V6 though. I'm here for this 240 right here. Which it rained today, and this is kind of his outside car. I love 90s cars. And then his my buddy's brand new GMC Sierra. Let's go get my friend. This is my buddy Van. So you have obviously the GMC, and I talked about the 240 already. This is not his car. He lives in a condominium, and it's like a combined driveway, which is wow. We have a lot of tires.
You go through a lot of them drifting.
Yeah, I can tell. So you've got your Garage Princess, your C5 Corvette, 2002?
Yep, both of them.
Both, and then you have another C5, which is gone right now.
At a bud's house.
Because
shit welded to it, toe hooks and such, in case shit gets nasty at the track or something like that.
That's fun. You don't have hooks on the 240, do you?
There's one right there, you can see it. Came stock with one.
Oh, they knew you'd be drifting it.
Oh yeah, Nissan knew what they were doing.
So as far as the 240, you have just all you have is a welded diff, right?
So far, yeah, it's the welded diff. Coilovers coming, racing seats too.
Oh, you are changing it up.
I am, but the inside's a bit modified. It's got the red interior and the racing wheel and stuff like that.
Okay.
You gotta look fast to go fast. It's the first law of physics. So.
And then you've got your Pontiac Firebird, which you just started up like.
That's my first car.
It was actually your first car. Wow. You started it up last week and took it to the track, didn't you?
I did, because my Corvette wasn't ready, so I went to my backup car.
I mean, isn't this like your built car that you like built up yourself? And
it's more of a jack of all trades car, because it used to be my only car, so it did drift, autocross, track, and drag all on its own before I started to diversify my lineup.
Well, that C5 doesn't move.
That one doesn't move, that's why I have another one that does move.
Because that one's got like.
It had 13,000 when I bought it, and then it has 15,000 miles now.
And you've had it for how long?
2 years.
Okay. So you do drive it a little bit. It doesn't.
Most of that was driving it back from where I bought it, to be honest.
And then what do you have done to the old Pontiac here?
Well, pretty much everything you can do short of forced induction. It's got heads, cam, suspension completely reworked with aftermarket tube chromoly stuff.
Can I pop the hood on it? Or is
it's already open.
I mean, it is already open. I'm just wondering if I can actually.
You can pull the lever.
Where is the?
One of the nostrils, not in the center. Other nostril. Underneath it, though.
Oh, that's very.
And then over the leg.
Oh, there we go. That's very strange. Yep. Nostrils. I love the description.
I mean, what else would you call them?
I don't know, man. Grills.
For nostrils.
Fair enough. I've never understood why GM did this style intake instead of the
Ram Air. It's kind of a tradition over at Pontiac.
Really?
Yeah.
I didn't know that because I know they did that on the Camaros as well.
It's like faux forced induction, right? It's the idea that the car driving forward rams air into the induction. It's more marketing than it is actual science. It sounded cool. Especially to me when I bought this thing when I was 17.
Fair enough.
So,
okay.
Ram Air. Supposedly it adds 20 horse. I just think it looks cool because you end up with these nostrils, which is where it breathes from.
Fair enough. So what's that little, or is that how you? That's just how you keep the battery alive.
Keep the battery alive. It's got the yellow top deep discharge battery because with 7 vehicles, they all don't get driven all that often. In fact, the first time this car was out this year was for the track day.
And that was a week ago. And
it was a week ago.
You could have started this thing probably 2 months ago, but you had the other C5 and the 240.
Yeah. So this other C5 has become my primary daily car up until it went to my bud's house to get shit done to it, and now the Nissan is carrying the torch of daily duty.
And then this is your winner. This is your beater.
That's my winter car, yes.
Yeah.
Because nothing else can really winter that I own.
I know, it's funny because all your cars up until this truck were all stick shift.
Yep.
And they were all hatches except for your Jeep Wrangler.
Yes. The Jeep Wrangler was my only winter vehicle, and it was definitely my least reliable, so I
Well, it
had
was a
to.
Jeep, so.
It was. So it being my only winter car, I needed to switch that up, and now my most reliable vehicle is my winter car, and my only car in the winter. So
Yeah,
it
because
made more sense.
did you ever drive the C5 or the 240 in the winter? Like,
No, because
on
the
a.
240, they they weren't meant for the Midwest, so they go to shit when they see salt.
Oh, okay.
So did not want to expose that car to that.
No, you don't want
It's
it
a
to
bit of a
rust.
unicorn.
Yeah, where do you store it during the winter?
It's keep it in the driveway because I don't really have space. But
Just
the
cover it
driveway's
up.
enough. As long as it's not driving around, it avoids 90% of the winter salt stuff.
Fair enough. Man, so many tires.
It's not even all of them. I've gone
So-
through some of them.
So, those are new drifting tires, I'm assuming.
Yep. The
And
little
then-
ones are drifting tires, and then the big fatty ones are track tires.
Jeez. And what's it on right now? The C5.
The C5 doesn't have anything special on it. They're
Just-
like RE 760s.
Oh, okay, so just regular.
Because they were cheaper. I bought those rivals there because they were on closeout for $500 a set, which is half their usual price. And I got those for this car right here. And that was a few years ago
Okay.
when I didn't have either Corvette yet.
Still got some meat on those tread, some tread on those tires too, a little bit.
Even after the track day.
Yeah. I love every single one of your cars is also, except for your truck. Was your Jeep? I don't know if your Jeep had it, but they're all pop-ups. They are all the right headlights.
That's right. Yeah, the Jeep had standard Jeep circle lights.
Okay. I don't know much about Jeeps, so I don't know if they even come with pop-ups.
They're pretty great. I'll have another one day.
Truck and Jeep regular off-roading day. Maybe.
Maybe.
Coming in 4 years when he buys another one.
Oh yeah, eventually.
Now, I don't know much about bikes. I know that Triumph made cars as well.
I've had a few bikes. I learned on a Yamaha R6 way back in the day. Sort of self-taught after I balled up that thing in a couple of mishaps. I got another R6, got into trouble riding that one a bit too fast, and then sold it and bought my first Triumph, which was an old 2012 Street Triple R. That thing was a pretty good time, but it wasn't quite fast enough, so that's how I ended up with my fourth motorcycle, which I still have, which is this red R1 here. So it's a pretty good time.
Is this all stock, all the exhaust and everything?
Not even close.
Not even. That's what I thought. It looks too impressive.
It's got a lot of mods. So it's got the aftermarket Graves carbon fiber exhaust, along with Y pipe. That's titanium. It's got some anodized fluid reservoirs. It's got the aftermarket levers. It's got an aftermarket cowl that I worked on with some TuneECU software. And it's got some convenience mods like this phone holder so I can rock GPS on my
Oh yeah.
bike here.
And then the old Triumph here.
Yep, so I used to have the Street Triple that I mentioned before and this bike, but they were too close together. They were both kind of sporty crotch rockety things, one being a liter bike and one being a 600. So I sold my older Triumph to a buddy, and then I bought this new 2017 Street Twin, which is a bit more of a commuting bike. It's a bit comfier. It's also a bit more mature, right? It's kind of covering the two ends of the spectrum of motorcycling, right? I got the fast boy racer thing when I'm in that kind of mood, and then the more gentlemanly, kind of like stylish bike for when I'm in the mood for that.
Fair enough. This is what you normally daily to like work when you're not driving a car, right?
Yep. Pretty much. Parking at there's a lot of employees. Parking's a pain in the dick, so if you show up on a motorcycle, it's usually a lot easier time because there's motorcycling parking
Oh, really?
right
Okay.
up front. So
Oh, nice and convenient.
yep.
And then you live like 5 minutes away from work, so if it rains, you survive in 5 minutes of it.
Yep. No big deal.
Do you drive this thing on days that you know it's gonna rain hard and like, or do you still drive the 240?
I love driving the 240 in the rain. It's drift load, like I said.
That's right. I forgot. Now I know you have an aftermarket exhaust. You wanna just give it a startup, just because I've never. This is the first time for me seeing this and that C5, but I've seen. I mean, both this C5 and the other C5 are stock completely, right?
Pretty much. The other C5 has some small stuff done to it, like I put in a touchscreen in the center dash area,
Oh,
like the
okay.
stock stuff. Also, it's got the tow hooks going onto it.
Right.
So
But I mean, it's not like.
not yet. It's starting out. It's because I just got it.
Oh, okay. How long have you had it?
Bought it last fall.
Okay, so it's not. You're just trying to. Well, you've had this thing for a little while, so you also know how it drives. So.
So this one's super fresh.
Yeah, dude, it looks clean.
So it didn't change much besides the wheels, which I can easily change back.
Are those
They're magnesium with Jake Skull Corvette Racing Center.
Yeah, that looks awesome.
It's definitely not stock, but can be converted back easily. You can see the tires barely have any use to them.
Yeah,
Just like the rest of the car.
they look.
It was someone's garage queen before me, and now it's my garage queen.
He does most of his wrenching. Like he's not doing the welding to his C5, but he does a lot of the wrenching himself. He did a lot of the stuff to this car.
Really loud. You can let me know. We'll do the bike next, and let me know which one is louder.
Oh boy.
Like I said, the bike is pretty much the bike version of this car. It's got all my wrenching work done to it, and they're both pretty gnarly.
Oh boy. Okay, I'm plugging my ears for this.
Alright, watch the vet.
What exhaust do you have on it?
It's 3 inches all the way down to the tips, and the tips are 4 inches, and it's true dual, and it's Cooks attached to long tube headers.
Oh, so you're completely straight piped.
It's all stainless steel too.
Oh my god.
So it should last.
That thing is loud.
I like to only buy quality stuff because I want to do everything once.
Let's hear this. Now let's. That's. Am I good to put the camera here?
Might not stay there, but sure. Not bad.
The train sound is definitely louder, but this is a 2-cylinder, right? 4. This is a 4-cylinder.
Sounds different because it has a weird crankshaft. It's cross-plane rather than flat.
Oh, okay.
But the Firebird also has a cross-plane crank.
Oh, most cars have crossplane.
Most cars, yes, but most depends on the engine, right? A V8 typically will have a cross-plane, and something like a Trans Am or a Sierra or a Corvette. But a V8 and a Ferrari will have a flat plane.
Right.
And a 4-cylinder, pretty much anywhere, will have a flat plane as well.
Well, because they're inline.
Yes, but this one, to give it its unique sound, has a cross plane, like a V8, which makes it sound weird like this. It sounds kind of like a twin, but not completely.
That sounds freaking good.
So, Trans Am tops out, actually Firebird actually. Firebird tops out at 6,800,
Okay.
and this thing will top out 13,750. So, this one's got a lot more to give. Smaller motor can spin higher.
That's true. Also,
Do
a
the math.
lot slow, a lot shorter.
Stroke.
That's the word. I was about to say throw. I don't know.
Close enough. But as you can hear, it revs quicker too. When I
Yes.
flick the throttle.
Yeah. It also bogs down a lot faster. That's because it's got a lot less momentum from 4 cylinders instead of 8.
Yeah. And it's also tuning. You can tune that.
Oh, okay. You didn't. You said you developed the tune on this?
Yeah. They're both custom tunes on the bike and the Trans Am.
Were the tunes done on a dyno, or did you design the tunes and then modify them on the dyno?
They are. So the Firebird was done on the dyno.
Okay.
This one was done on the track.
Oh.
Yep. This is what runs.
Okay.
And also some help with other people online. It's just nice with the internet these days.
Yeah.
Other people like do track stuff, and then you can trade cals and information and cal tables over the internet. So.
Fair enough. Well, me and him are gonna go see a movie because Jurassic World just came out. This is way too close to my face. Jurassic World just came out, so me and him are gonna go see Jurassic World. Thank you though for showing me. This is actually my first time at his house. Me and him hang out quite often, but so thank you for showing me your wonderful garage.
No problem.
And guys, if you like the video, do you have an Instagram? Isn't it Iron Van?
I am Iron Van.
I am Iron Van.
In between all the words.
It's written across the screen. Don't worry.
All right.
So yeah, guys, make sure to check out his Instagram. That's about it. You don't have any like. Do you have a Twitter?
Do not.
You do not. You don't have a YouTube channel.
Do not.
You would be, dude. If you had a YouTube channel, you would make content all the time. That'd be, I mean, 1, 2, 3. Winter truck drifting, off-roading. 4, 5, dude. You'd have plenty of content to make.
You do.
Maybe it's just for me to steal eventually when I go track with him. I gotta buy a helmet though.
Hey, you missed out. I went tracking last Friday.
I know.
Those photos are already live on Facebook.
It was at Waterford, wasn't it?
That's right.
I was
15 minutes down the road.
I was actually supposed to go to that. A guy invited me to go in his Z06 C5, but I couldn't go because I had work. Because some of us aren't engineers yet, so some of us, in your words, can't do what we want.
So definitely stay in school, kids. If you want 7, 8, 9, whatever many cars, gotta get your degree. Because these cars don't buy themselves.
Man, I wish they did.
Then everyone would have them, it'd be less special.
Yeah, but guys, if you like the video, please make sure to like, comment, definitely check out Van's Instagram. Make sure to hit that subscribe button if you haven't already. And guys, I will see you guys next time.